Mike Yanni has got me an early Christmas present.
Yeah, you
Wait a
wish.
minute.
The new Apple Watch. This is it. Thanks for
That's
letting
it
me
right
handle it,
there.
by the way.
Well, and big props to our gadget guy, the only Canadian television
Yeah.
journalist to have one of these on hand.
It
So,
was tough to keep this a secret. I've
I
had it for
bet.
just over a week.
have you been wearing
I
it?
have been, because of course I've had to test it out. But of course I've had to wear it under long sleeves and try not to show it to too many people, because it's a secret, obviously, that I've had it.
Yeah.
But I
Right.
had a good chance to put it through the paces and really see what it can do. And it can do a lot more than just tell time. Take a look.
We are a culture obsessed with time, with work, and our phones. How many times do you look at your phone every hour? For some, it's a tough habit to crack, but it could be as easy as glancing at your wrist. Apple Watch is designed like a piece of fine jewelry. Comfortable and elegant, surprisingly durable. Bands can be swapped out, tailored to your outfit or your mood, as can the digital faces, from the whimsical to the practical. But time is a small part of what this watch can do.
Apple Watch works in unison with your iPhone. Setup is simple. Your watch will display a unique image on the screen. All you have to do is take your iPhone, snap a photo of the screen, and you're good to go.
Within minutes, you'll be receiving messages, mail, and social media notifications. Each one is accompanied by a unique tone and vibration. Text messages will appear in full, but mail is simplified. Navigating your Apple Watch takes some getting used to. It's not quite as intuitive as your iPhone. Everything is done through swipes and taps, but the screen is too small for pinch to zoom. Instead, you can use the digital crown to zoom and scroll, letting you navigate without having your fingers obstruct your view of the screen.
The small screen also rules out a keyboard. So how do you respond to a message? Well, you have one of two options. You can pre-program responses into your watch, like, sorry, I can't talk right now, or can I call you later? You just select it and send it. Or you can use the built-in microphone for voice dictation. So how well does it work? Surprisingly well. In fact, it's quickly become one of my favorite features on Apple Watch. It's a great way to quickly respond to a message without even touching your phone.
And yes, you can even make calls from Apple Watch as long as you're within Bluetooth distance of your iPhone. The sound quality isn't stellar, but handy for quick calls when you're too lazy to dig out your phone. Apple also introduces new ways to communicate with other watch wearers. Digital Touch lets you tap a pattern on your Apple Watch and send it to a friend who will feel it on their wrist. You can send animated emojis, a quick sketch, or send your heartbeat using the built-in heart rate sensor. Kinda creepy, but also kinda cool.
Sure, Apple Watch has a lot of interesting features, but one of the best has to be the built-in activity tracker. And what better place to put it to the test than New York's Central Park?
Apple Watch can track time, pace, calories, and heart rate. If you bring your iPhone along with you, it'll also gauge distance using your phone's GPS. The watch has built-in storage, so it can hold around 2 gigs of music. Just pair your watch with Bluetooth headphones. You can also use it indoors with ellipticals, treadmills, rowers, and stair climbers. The heart rate sensor never missed a beat. Over time, Apple Watch tracks your activity, helping you achieve your daily goals, even nudging you every hour to get you up and moving. Pair it with apps and you get even more out of the watch. While in New York, I was able to unlock my hotel room without a key card. I bought a coffee at Starbucks without my wallet, even hailed a ride to the airport using Uber, all from my watch. And yes, Siri is here too, and she's just as witty as she is on the iPhone.
What's the best smartwatch?
It's important to note most of the apps require your iPhone. Apple Watch can do little without it. Now, how many apps you use, that will dictate your battery life. Apple says the watch will last about 18 hours on a single charge. Most days it held more than enough power. I only ran out of juice once after a heavy day of testing. Fortunately, it's quick to charge.
Now you may be watching this thinking, so what? My smartwatch has similar features. And you'd be right. Apple isn't first to market with a smartwatch, but it does it best. Apple Watch is elegant. It has useful apps. In fact, I don't normally wear a smartwatch, and when I forget to put it on in the morning, I'd feel naked without it. Apple Watch doesn't replace your iPhone. If that's what you're looking for, then it's not for you. It complements it. It acts as a filter so you don't have to constantly pull out your phone throughout the day. And for many, that alone will be worth it.
It does a lot of things.
It does.
A lot of things. Some of the things I didn't talk about in the story is, boarding aircraft.
Okay.
I was able to board an Air Canada flight from New York to Calgary without pulling out my boarding pass. All I did was swipe my watch.
Right.
And the Air Canada rep was like, what? That's awesome.
Like the electronic boarding
Yeah,
pass?
yeah. So things like that. There's so many different uses for it. I do want to talk about battery life, though.
Yeah.
Apple says you'll get about 18 hours of battery life, and I found that to be actually quite accurate. The issue was when you use a lot of apps, especially if you're using the fitness apps, if you extensively use that, or navigation apps, you can get turned by
Because
turn
they're
directions.
constantly updating, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
So if you're doing that, then your battery life is going to dwindle throughout
Sure.
the day. The great thing is, yeah, you can quickly charge it in and get some juice for the rest of the day, but that's the key.
I saw. So the charger taps onto the back.
just a
It's
magnet.
like a
It's a
okay.
magnet.
There's
Taps on
no.
the back.
You don't plug it in like a phone or anything, right? Yeah.
But I should mention, we're going to have a more extensive review coming up later this morning. It's going to be online. It goes into great detail about all the different functions
Cool.
and likes and dislikes. So check it out at City News and Breakfast Television website.